guys, it's Margaret, and it is Monday, so it's time for the weekly sales update. So let's go over and take a look at the numbers. We're just jumping right in today. All right, let me move things around a teensy bit so you can see better. There we go. Okay, so the first item that sold this week on, I'm just going to scooch in more. Okay, for real this time, for real. All right, so here's an item that sold this week on eBay. This is a Creative Circle needlepoint embroidery kit. This kit was very interesting because when I bought it, it always looked like this. So when I first got it, I thought, oh cool, there's like a boy and a girl in there. But it's not like that, not really. Really what it is that this is the kit, and then you have to pay attention to the numbers. And that's the one you get, 0340. So you're just getting Jenny. So I made sure I was very specific, and this is not the kit for both. This is the kit just for Jenny. So I paid $1 for this. It sold for $15.17 on sale. And after shipping and fees, my net there was $15.53. Then next up, this Game Boy Advance carrying case sold. And the funny thing about this is we were driving on to Galveston this weekend for our just little mini vacation getaway. And I thought, you know what? I've got pictures on my phone. Let me go ahead and list something while we're driving. Randy was driving. And so I listed, this was the only thing I listed. And it sold this weekend. So, and it was one of those things that I was like, I don't even know if people use these anymore. Do they like play this Game Boy Advancing? And I had to like message somebody to say, what is this even hold? I don't even know. And Nick Hills told me, thanks, Nick. So this sold. I picked it up for 50 cents. I put 50 cents, but I think it may have been a quarter. It was pretty cheap. I took a best offer of $10. So after shipping and fees, my net there was $8.59. If I could just get my stuff listed, I could make a ton of money, right? I don't know what I was thinking with this title. Oh my gosh. Look at it. Look how tiny it is. It's such a title. Cutesy pootsy. Anyway, I don't know how they ever found it, but good for them, they did. So this is a teeny little skeleton like pillow plush thingy. I'm looking at it thinking all kinds of keywords now that I could have thrown in there, but I don't know, I must have been asleep when I listed this thing. Anyway, I never saw it to say, hey, wait a minute, I need to fix that title. But anyway, it's sold. And I picked it up, it's again, for 50 cents is what I said, but I'm not sure. There were a few things I couldn't find in my list, my catalog of where I type it all in. But it sold for $10.99. So after shipping and fees, my net was $9.12. And I know some people freak because there's like, oh my gosh, I got no feedback. But no, I'm not too worried about it. It's like a little skeleton thing, right? A little plushy skeleton. All right. Okay, next up, this blue Ford beer koozie sold. And again, I had a listing pulled, and I thought I went through and fixed them all to not have the koozie, because like that's like a trademarked koozie name, right? Unless it's an actual koozie. So I don't know. Maybe this is an actual koozie. So who knows? But anyway, I picked it up for a quarter. It sold. It took a best offer of $7, which at first I was like, oh man, I like to not drop below that $7.99 mark. But with shipping and everything, and I bought it for so cheap, my net was still $5.62, which is okay. I'll take it. And then this little Kimochi's mini green clover, shamrock, stuffed toy, ladybug, St. Patrick's Day. Look at all my keywords. Sold. And this one sold on sale, yep, for $12.79. And I actually bought this when Chris, Bonafide Hustler, came into Houston, and we had a little mini ride-along green room hangout, and we all went shopping together. And I picked this up when we were all out. I just thought it was so adorable. And actually, it was missing something. It's supposed to have like a little something that there's a pouch somewhere in there, and it has a little something that hides in a little pouch, but I didn't have that part. I didn't know. So I picked it up for $1, like I said, blah, blah, blah. And so my net was $10.76. And I was just talking last night on the Walking Pickers channel. Maybe it was last night. I was just saying something recently to someone about how I used to never pick up plush. It was one of those things that I just thought, who buys used plush? You know, and then when I started learning about it and seeing people selling, I'm like, okay, maybe I need to take another look at this. And now it's like one of the first things I look at because there's such a huge profit to be made, right? I mean, it's kind of big to store, but that's the only other. Jewelry, plush, games, they're fun, right? Okay, and then this, I think I've sold a couple of these already that I picked up from Jenny, the lady that does the house organizing and has the big garage sales that I like. One trip I went, I got a bunch of them, and they worked out to be like a quarter a piece. And then the next trip I went, and they worked out to be $1.91 a piece or something like that. So I just threw $1 on there, yeah, because I got them for all about $1. So I took a best offer of $15 on it because I got them for so cheap. It's all profit here. I don't have to really wait for this 20. I mean, I think I made the money back on the first one I sold. First one or two anyway. So anyway, my net there was $11.22. Yeah, just about. Okay. And then this Thomas Kincaid, is it embroidery, needlepoint, cross stitch kit sold. And it sold, where did you go? For $24.27 on sale. And I picked it up for $1. Again, these are ones that they sell. I mean, and they bring in some good money. So after shipping and fees, my net was $25.28. And then this little stife sold, if you watch one of my recent videos. And then tell me what you think about this, because I'm going to ask you, since you watch my videos and I care about your opinion enough to ask anyway. So in the last video, I did a little, when I was packaging up this little sweet duck, I read an excerpt from the Velveteen Rabbit. And I've been playing around with the idea of doing this on the channel, but I'm not sure like how people will really take it, because I really enjoy reading aloud a lot. So I was going to do some read alouds of maybe some public domain books, just for fun, right? And just put them on the channel and people can listen to it or not. I know sometimes like I would pull up books and stuff for the kids when we were like at a hotel or something, because I didn't pack books with us, so we would pull up a book for some listen to, and shows the pictures or whatever. So I was thinking about doing that, and then I started thinking. I actually talked to Tanya about this, like, oh, I wonder if people are going to be like, boo, this is not what this channel is for, or will they be like, well, it's your channel, do what you want, and then we'll just watch the next video, right? Or they will hate it so much that they will leave and never want to speak to me again. Right? I don't know. So I'm thinking about it, and I don't really I started making another channel for my cat videos, which you may see some of in the future, because they're fun, right? And I'm just like, I don't want to make another whole channel, right? It just, because then you're flipping back and forth and like, oh, did I get, I don't know. I just don't like juggling. Like, I would like to really learn how to juggle, but like actually juggling like all of this, no. So let me know what you think. I really, really, really want to know, and I will maybe just do what I want anyway, but I really want to know. Chances are, I don't know what I'll do. But this sweet little stife sold, I picked it up at an estate sale just recently for, where did they go? $1.25. And I was surprised. I don't think they knew it was a stife. But then it didn't sell for like crazy money, because stifes can really go for good money. And the way to tell, since we're on the topic, is that they usually, like if it's a bear or something, there's like a little tab and a little yellow tag that'll say stife, made in Germany. This is so old it's starting to, but you can let me see if I can zoom in on that. See, it says stife on the little button right there. And so frequently they'll have it on the ear if it's a bear or like an animal that has ears. But this duck, they have ears, but you can't like put a tag on them because they're like embedded in their ear, in their heads. Oh gosh. Okay, moving on. What did it sell for? Let's go. $17.50 is what it sold for. And so after shipping and fees, my net was $13.05. Honestly, it was really hard to see this little duck go. It was so cute, and it really just looked like it had been loved, which is why I wanted to read the Velveteen Rabbit, because it's like little fur was getting rubbed off, and it looked like it had just like somebody loved the you know what out of this little duck. The stuffing almost, Okay, and then this ring sold. Oh, I've had it forever. This ring sold, yay. I picked it up in a lot of other stuff, a lot of jewelry, rings and stuff, for $1.81 when it all averaged out. I took a best offer of $20 and said thank you. So my net there was $17.25, but I've had it for a long All right, and then another one of these Skin Sensual sold. This was the only one of this particular kind that I had that was like an eye one, a physical eye defense. The others are like general face ones. So I took a best offer of $15, and my net there was $11.38. And those are my sales on eBay. Let's take a peek over on Etsy. These little tins sold, these little watch tins. And this is an example of, I had them listed for like $19.99. And on Etsy, there's not like a best offer like there is on eBay. And so somebody sent me a message and said, hey, would you take, I thought they said 17, maybe it's 16. Anyway, would you take this much for it? And I was like, sure, yeah, you know. So I went in and changed it and just sent them a message. Okay, I changed the listing, you know, it's there if you're, whenever you're ready. And they bought it. So, and this one, again, I could not find, which is so weird because I remember typing it all in, like writing down what everything broke out, because like it came in that lot. It was like a glass case that had all the watchmaker stuff in it. And it was like $36 for the whole thing. And then everything broke down to like $1.50 or $2 a lot. I couldn't quite remember, but I know I typed it all in because I remember averaging it all out and figuring out how much each little lot was going to be when I lotted them all. Oh, but they were going to find them. My neighbor's alarm has gone off. Oh dear. And now it's done. Okay. No, it's back. Only when I start talking. Okay. I think it's good. All right. So I picked it up for $2. Sold for $16. So my net there was $13.30. These were so cool. And the funny thing was, I had sold this little one. I'd found another one just like this one at a garage sale. And I think I sold it for like $12 by itself. But, you know. All right. And then these cufflinks sold. I just listed these, I think during our jewelry challenge that we did over in International League of Thrifters. So these ones just sold. I picked them up for $2. They sold for $21.99. And so my net there was $19.06. This is why forever I've always said I love selling men's accessories because I can pick them up cheap and they sell for good money. And they're so small that I can just put them in a little plastic shoebox and they're ready and good to go. I love it. I need to remember that because I keep buying big stuff. Okay. Next is this little, it's a pattern for a little bag, which was really cute. Picked it up for 25 cents and it sold for $12.99. I'm beginning to think, I'm wondering if my mom gave me this. Or where did I get it? No, because I looked this one up. Okay, so this must be one I picked up while I was out. Okay, so it sold for $12.99. And my net there was $11.43. My mom gave me a bunch of patterns too that I need to list. Oh boy, I got more than I can ever do. And then this was one of, this was in my grandmother's collection. She did not actually paint this. My grandmother was a porcelain artist, but she and her friends, oh maybe this is not one that her friends painted, but it looks like one that her friends would have painted. Interesting. Okay. But anyway, it was such a pretty box. No, look, there. Okay. Maybe the box was labeled and her friend, because that's one of her friend's signatures right there. Oh boy. Okay. Woo! Get it together today, Margaret. But anyway, this is like this is an example of a porcelain artist that knows their stuff. I mean, you can look at a piece of hand-painted porcelain and tell like this person really takes pride in their work and the quality is just amazing. And so my grandmother, they would always buy each other stuff. And this was obviously one of the things her friends painted that was just beautiful. And it sold for $60, $59.99. So after shipping and fees, my net was $51.71. I'm trying to look at that signature again because that's going to bug me. No, go back to that signature. Go, go, go. Where'd it go? I think that's just the porcelain. That's like the brand of the porcelain. And then the C. Miggs. I'm pretty sure that's one of her friends' names. It's signed. I don't know. Anyway, it sold. And she had it. So there. Okay, so let's take a look at the numbers. It is a little bit slow, but then at the same time, my listings I haven't been listing as much as I ought to be. So my total for the week on eBay and Etsy was $223.30. And like I said, I'm trying to get that $250 mark and up, but it is slow and I haven't been listing like I should. It's just all the excuses, you know them. And yeah, so anyway, let's take a look at the breakdown. These are my eBay sales, $127. Save me. $127.80 are my sales on eBay. My sales on Etsy were $95.50. So that was it. Thank you so much, you guys, for coming over to watch. Let me scooch over and say bye to you properly. Thanks so much for coming to check out the sales update video. If you watch my Periscope, or it was in my ride along the other day, I talked about how I really am, I always say go out and enjoy yourselves, but I'm really getting to the point where I'm like, it's just so ingrained in me now. Like, I really want you to go out and find something to enjoy. The more, I guess the more I talk to people, the more stories I hear of other resellers and their lives and things going on. And we all, just you guys saw me when I was it wasn't me even having the hard time, but my mom, and just finding something every day that brings you joy. So when I say go out and enjoy yourselves, I mean it. Go out, find something to enjoy. And let me know again what you think about the reading the book idea, because I think I might be doing that. Not every day, but every now and then reading a chapter and popping it up. And then, yeah. So, and also let me know what you're doing to enjoy yourselves. And I'll talk to you later, guys. Thanks a lot. Bye.